Wonder if I'll get a notification.
That would be interesting. Hello, everyone. I don't actually know if anyone's here, but welcome to the live stream. This is my first live stream ever hosting. I was in a live stream earlier with Elizabeth Erwine, who is here with me today. Hooray!
I was checking to make sure the stream was going. It is.
Nice.
We're good.
Woohoo! All right. So, today is Kate Kavanaugh's 24-hour write-a-thon. We are participating because we're crazy people. We've both been up way too long.
But we have both decidedly taken naps, so
Yes, this is true. This is definitely true. So, all right. So, do you want to tell us what you're working on?
My main work in progress for I didn't ask you during my stream. My main work in progress for camp is a fan fiction novella for the cinematic classic Face Off. All our favorites.
Oh, of course.
But,
Nick Cage, John Travolta, what could go wrong?
Yes. But I am burning out on that because it turns out when you write like 3,000 words in one piece in one day, it kind of gets tired. So yep. I'm going to switch to my project from NaNoWriMo of last year, which was a YA fantasy novel. So
I'm so excited. I love YA fantasy. It's one of my favorite genres. All right, so I'm working on a not YA, but yes, fantasy. This is a novel that I wrote last year during a crazy fast draft novel extravaganza thing that I did with a couple of friends. It was 3 weeks writing a 75,000 word novel, which I only made it to 64,000, I think, before I reached the end. It's about a young man who starts having dreams of past lives, where each of his past lives has been killed by this evil cult who is trying to summon a demon. And so he has to find a way to escape and, one, stop this demon from coming, and two, stop the cult from all of the bad things that they are doing. So I'm currently rewriting. I am at 17,000 words right now. I've written 3,000 today, which is very nice. But I'm actually going to be, for this live stream, working on some world building because as I near the end of Act 1, which I'm hoping to hit at 25,000 words, I'm getting to a point where I need to start bringing in the magic system, and I don't have it yet. So the original draft, I kind of had a magic system going, and it was really bad. It didn't make any sense. It just was kind of all over the place. And for this draft, I want it to be more solid, and I have some extra things that I want it to be able to do. So that's what I'm working on today. Okay, so how long do we want to sprint for?
That's up to you.
It is up to me.
Not 30 minutes. I cannot focus for 30
Not 30 minutes. I don't like. I can do those when I sprint with Jonks just because he's there to kind of push me. But those are like the only times I can do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's do what Kate's been doing and roll some dice.
Okay.
Because then I don't have to actually think about it.
I like that method because it introduces some randomness instead of always being like exactly 15 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, right? Okay. Okay, so I can't share my screen, but I'm rolling, whoops, a 4-sided die, a 6-sided die, and an 8-sided die. And here we go. So we are sprinting for 13 minutes.
Okay.
Hooray. Don't use that one. Okay. Google timer. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use my Forest app. That's easier.
Oh, I should forest.
Yeah.
13 minutes. Oh no, the browser one doesn't do it.
I know. I was just saying no. Okay.
Guess I'll get out my phone. Guess we'll do it this way.
Yep.
13.
Huh? No, the browser one only does 5-minute increments. Twilight Guardian has hit the shelves. How exciting.
What's that one?
No, wait, this one.
Oh, yeah, this one does too. Oh, that's weird. Okay, well, we're not going to do that then. Back to Google.
What, dear? We can do other timers. We wanted to use the Forest app. Silly.
Okay, so I'm trying to decide if I want to be typing or writing this. I think we're going to go with typing. All right. So,
I'm going to reread what I had so I can actually write this. So I might not read much in this sprint, but
that's okay. It's kind of a starting sprint. We're just getting warmed up, you know?
Exactly.
All right. So 3, 2, 1, go.
I see you found the banner. This is very exciting.
I sure did. And I figured if someone comes into the stream while we're both muted and just kind of sitting here, then they can see what we're actually doing. So
I was thinking that like I could share my screen maybe and put a timer up if you wanted, but then I'd kind of be running it. So
That's okay. No worries.
Okay.
Next time I do a stream, then I will have set up my other monitor.
Good plan. Good plan. Does my camera keep cutting out for you, or is it just me?
I haven't noticed.
Okay, maybe it's just doing it for me. I just like keep every once in a while it just like is loading. I'm like, what?
Weird.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, time. All right, how'd you do?
Let me see if I actually added any words. I think I put a space in where there wasn't a space. Yeah, so technically I wrote one word.
Nice.
Because this is definitely a NaNoWriMo draft, so it's just a hot mess. And I wrote it on my phone, and as you know, my phone likes to autocorrect things incorrectly.
That's for sure. That's hilarious.
So I'm correcting all the THDs and WAX instead of was. And,
Yeah.
I like this. This is a good story. I'm glad I wrote it. I'm just like trying to catch up with where I am and like what my plan. I have no idea what my plan was.
Yeah.
But I do. I still haven't killed her love interest like I wanted to, which is unfortunate.
Oh, okay.
I spent all of November last year excited about killing off her love interest, and I didn't get to it.
Oh man, isn't that the worst? We have this one scene that you keep wanting to write and you just never get to it. Yeah, I have a story like that too, that I was writing last summer. That I had these great grand ideas, and I just never made it to that point. Oh, that's funny. All right. Well, I decided, so I figured out what little magic pieces were already in the story and realized that there needs to be 2 magic systems, an elemental style magic system and like a telecommunication type magic system.
Yeah.
So I had to think of how that would work, and how they would evolve separately and that sort of thing. And then I realized that actually I need 4 magic systems because there's those 2 magic systems, and then there's also the divine magic, which is used by people who follow the divine, which is the deity in this world. And also demonic magic, which the cult is using. So
I have a question.
Sure.
Why do you do this to yourself?
That's a good question. It's a good question. I don't know.
No, I get it. Yes, I could hear you.
That's okay. Well, it's not what I said. That's your argument.
Then yes, I am ignoring you. So there.
Oh, that's funny. So I did kind of figure out, in the process of this, I figured out why the cult has specifically chosen my main character's lineage, sort of, which was good. I hadn't quite figured that out in the original draft. So that's nice to have now. They chose him because he's left-handed, which I already knew before. But now I know that it's because left-handed people are more likely to be able to use both types of magic systems. So, and that's kind of what the cult is going for. They want a physical form for their demon that they're trying to summon that is able to use both of the magic types so that they can take over the world.
Got it. Okay, got it.
So it's a little wild. Oh man. All right.
I think this was definitely a word vomit draft, so I'm just kind of 38,000 words, I think.
Oh, nice.
Trying to get back into it is going to be fun. Oh well. Anyway,
that's a pretty decent size for a first try.
Yeah, and it's not even. Yeah.
It's not even finished yet. There you go. Goodness. All right. You ready for another sprint?
Yep.
Okay.
Roll the dice.
Let's roll the dice. Boink. 9 minutes.
9 minutes. Okay.
Okay, that's not a whole lot. Next time I'm going to add another die.
Okay.
That's not what I wanted. Okay. Where's my buttons? Okay, here we go. 9 minutes. Not 12. Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
Awesome. And 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, time's up.
Okay. Pablo stood up and stretched and yawned, so I had to give him good pets.
Nice.
He is very comfortable.
Very nice.
Using his foot as a pillow as always.
Cats are so cute, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
I miss my cat.
How'd you do?
I
asked to take a drink.
I did pretty good, actually. So what I was doing this time was trying to figure out what the divine magic and the demonic magic can do. And so the divine magic involves like healing type stuff, and what I'm calling sealing, which essentially means allowing the person to return to heaven in the end, essentially. And so I wanted to have the demonic magic kind of an inversion, not really an inversion, but like a corruption of what the divine magic can do. So the demonic magic can seal, but not to the eternities, but to the world itself. So by using that, it keeps a soul stuck in the world. So it can create ghosts and that kind of stuff. But the important part is it is keeping my main character's soul here on this earth through the various incarnations.
Right.
And I figured out finally why they are doing these sacrifices, which is a brilliant revelation, and I'm really glad I had it. So this is all really great. And then I started working on the elemental magic, and decided it's 5 elements: fire, wind, water, earth, and energy, i.e. lightning. So how'd you do?
I wrote like 145 words, so
Nice.
We're good. The main characters get in trouble, who went crazy and chopped off all her hair earlier in the book.
Yeah.
It has already received word that she's gotten in trouble at school, so she's already mad.
Oh man.
We're getting serious now.
Oh boy.
Soon I will kill off her love interest. Soon.
Nice. Okay, so it's 4:37. So what we could do is we could do a 20-minute sprint, so it's a little longer than what we've been doing, or we can do 2 really, really short sprints.
I feel like 1 longer sprint is a better idea.
Okay, I agree. Because then you'd love the longer sprints, like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, you can get into the groove and get into things.
Right.
Yep. Okay. Excuse me. So, I'll be honest, this is really hard with one screen to do all of the things.
That's why they recommend having at least 2.
Yep, that sure is. Next time I will have all of the screens. Okay, I'm going to change my banner real quick. Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Awesome. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, time. Woohoo.
Yes.
Hey, thanks, Jeff. That's really nice. I'm glad you're here to watch. All right, how'd you do?
Hold on. Let me do math. Pull up my calculator. I cannot do this math in my head.
It's okay. I wouldn't be able to either.
509.
Woohoo!
Sorry.
In that 20-minute sprint. Very, very nice. That's really cool.
How'd you do?
I did pretty good. I figured out the elemental and the mind magic systems, sort of, a little bit better. And then I worked on how these magic systems being in the world affect the world and what sort of things go on. So I have the island continent that my main character lives on is controlled by an empire. And so I had to figure out, how would the empire use this magic and in what ways and what would that require and that sort of thing. So, and then I was just starting to get into, well, how do the people learn the magic? So that's the next step. But I have written just over 900 words on figuring out this magic system.
Dang.
For the whole live stream, not just for the last sprint. That would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
That would be pretty crazy. But it's been pretty good. I feel like I have a better understanding of the magic system and how it works in relation to the world and the setting and the plot and everything. So that's really great. This has been very helpful. Good. Awesome. Well, it's 5 o'clock. So
we did it. We did an hour.
We did an hour. That we did. And we got through 3 sprints. That was pretty good.
That was.
I hope you who are watching have been able to get some writing done as well as part of the sprints. Thank you for showing up and for watching us. And make sure to go subscribe to Elizabeth's channel, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, ring the notification bell, all that jazz. And we will see you all in the next video that we make. Bye-bye, everyone.